Everyone knows that the American school system is just very bad. It's one of those things where, we can't really change. That's something that the government has to, change for us. But I never knew I've actually been that much affected by it because I perceive myself as someone who is, how can I say this, maybe like above the average IQ of a normal student here in America because we know we are like troubled by freaking social media and brainwash activity. Well, it's holy moly, it's just very like brass and it's so bad, it's just contagious. Well, this entire thing in like the revolution that we live in right now, well, it's contaminated by AI, social media, and every single person who is born into this world has access to and tablet to where they just watch actual brainwash content, and parents not doing anything about their child because they just won't be parents anymore. They just want the internet to raise their child for them. So that's like one of the big reasons why America is failing with the education system. I made a whole video talking about this, so I'm not going to really get into that. But what I will get into is that something I have never knew, and it's just I don't know why they didn't teach me this, uh, and it's something to do with geography. Now, geography is one of those things that Americans are known for absolutely sucking at. I remember there was a video I watched, I think like 1 year ago, where this guy went to the streets of New York and he asked like people in New York like simple geographical questions, and most of them, or the people who like I think cherry picked to interview, got most of it wrong. Like, okay, so what countries are uh, what countries are surrounding the United States? And most people said like, okay, there's Canada, and then there's New Mexico, and maybe uh, Brazil, and then like it's just not it. I'm pretty sure some Americans don't even know like the states, so they don't know like how many states there are here. They don't even know what the 50 stars on the flag represent. So I don't really think it's a big education problem. But I didn't know that I was infected by this problem. I know I'm not the best geographer out there. I don't know, I'm not freaking Rainbow who knows like wherever you place me on the maps, I will find it immediately. Like, I'm not someone who's good with geography. Geography has never been my thing. Like, I know most countries out there. I know like some names. Like, I know I took a test like a long time ago about countries and like where they are and what continent they are, and I like know like the names of them. So I got like half of the countries in the entire world right. So I can like point out. I know like the states of America because that's where I'm from. But other than that, I'm not really big into other things. Like, I know there's Canada. I don't know the countries in Canada, unless Canada's a country of its. No, Canada's a country. I'm stupid. But I know Mexico. I know Canada. I know. I know maybe some of the locations in South America. I know most of Europe. I know most of Asia. I know most of. I don't know about Africa. I know that Antarctica has like no countries in there, just that freaking cold desert there. But which leads into today's video. Basically Australia. So I have been lied to for the past I think 8 years of my schooling career, because every time I do some sort of geographical test where it involves continents, I have always been taught that this certain continent is named Australia, even in a science class, which is very big in geography. So I've always been taught, okay, so there's seven continents, guys. There is Asia, which is the biggest. There is Antarctica, there's Africa, Europe, North and South America, and Australia. And one part of that is not correct, which I just learned, I think, somewhere around 8th grade. And I was very, like, perplexed by it because I've been following that, I don't know what you call it, like, I've been following that belief every time where that continent is called Australia. But actually found out in 8th grade that that continent is not called Australia. Actually, Australia is in the continent of Oceania. So I had never been taught that that continent is Oceania. I've always been taught that, okay, so since this continent is all the way down there by the bottom and it only has like one country, might as well call it that country name. No, I never knew that there's like seven, 10 countries in uh, Oceania. So there's Australia, there's New Zealand, there's I think Papua New Guinea's in there, uh, Fiji's in there, um, I think the Solomon Islands is in there. So there's like a lot of countries in Oceania, and I never knew that's what it was called. So it's crazy to me that I fell for this trap. Um, I don't know how many people knew that it was called that. Maybe this is your first time learning it. Maybe this is your uh, like ninth time learning that that place is not called Australia. It actually has a different name, and it's just crazy that I figured this out. And I made this video, and you're probably asking yourself, Isaiah, what the frick? Why are you making a video that you could have probably made back in eighth grade? Well, one, I didn't make videos in eighth grade, and two, I did some sort of like geography test like after, because I never learned geography ever again like after eighth grade. So I took a geography test in a history class, and that actually came to my mind like when I got home from like a long time ago. Like, oh my god, hold on, I actually wrote Australia instead of like what its actual name, and it's crazy that the education system's like that. I don't know why they didn't teach us in school that it's not called Australia. It's actually called that certain continent's name. So I don't know what's so bad about it. I don't know if like freaking it's like the Voldemort's name, or if you call the continent Oceania, um, if you don't teach the kids that, like it'll like a big cuss on the students what happened. Well, they just like float into the air until they reach the freaking sun. Like I don't know like why they can't tell us that. I don't know why it took like learning it from someone or even on the internet to actually know that like that Australia is not the name of the continent, it's Oceania. So I don't know if that's like an American thing. I don't know if like Canada and Mexico knows that. I know that I'm pretty sure every country that is in America knows that. So there's like actual like American brain knowledge coming right after you. But I never knew that. It's crazy that the system of America, or the education system of America, actually did this to me. So I've been lied to ever since my entire life. It's sad. It's depressing. I know. It hits like a truck. So yeah, I just want to make a video talking about that, ranting, you know, cause wow, it's crazy. Like imagine if I took like a continent, like an actual like continent test in a different country, and they make fun of me calling it, oh, bro, that's not the name of the continent. That's just one of the countries, the biggest country in the continent. I'm pretty sure you picked that because, oh, it's that big country there. So, I've never been there because I've never been to, every single continent. I've been to only like a couple of continents. So like here in North America and Asia. So I'm not someone who's like a continent guy. I'm not freaking Gordon Ramsay that goes to every single country trying the food. It's just one of those things I never knew. It's pretty sad. I don't know. That's basically, I just want to talk about that, just ranting. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.